Hey everyone, Tanner Bell here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm the founder of makersgonnalearn.com, a digital die cutting community teaching you how to master your die cutting machine. Whether you have a Cricut Maker, a Cricut Explorer 2, a Silhouette, or a Brother Scan and Cut, you are able to take full advantage of our digital cut file library, access to our fonts, and so many exclusive videos, and our Facebook group, which is amazing and a member-only perk. So if you guys are interested in that, check it out at the first link down below. Today we're making some amazing outdoor decor with our amazing cut files, and we're using burlap to make it. It's gonna be so much fun. We are going to make this. It's gonna be awesome to hang outside for the Christmas time and different things like that. It is gonna be a lot of fun. So let me share with you what we're working with. First things first, you're going to need your Cricut Easy Press and your Cricut Easy Press mat, a hot glue gun, some jute twine or decorative ribbon. You're going to need heat transfer vinyl in 3 different colors, black, green, and red, a Cricut or die cutting machine that can cut heat transfer vinyl. We're using our blue Cricut mat today, a dowel, and some burlap. So this is the size burlap we're going to start with, and then we're going to be able to cut it and have a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So what we've got right here is a 99-cent burlap placemat. Why I am working with a placemat today is because if you notice, these already have edges that are bent over, so that way it doesn't have as much fraying as you would see with this one where we just used a piece of regular burlap. And let me give you an example of that. So you can kind of see there's a little bit more fraying. So some of you guys like that, some may not. So you want to be careful, and who does not appreciate a 99-cent placemat from Walmart? So what we're going to do first is we're actually going to fold this over. Now we're going to take our Tim Holtz scissors and we are just going to kind of pick an area, and all we're going to do is cut just like so. So we're cutting from the middle point right here and just going down. Now what I like to do when it comes to these projects is I like to kind of pick and do smaller cuts, and then if for some reason I want to make it larger, you can go back in and cut more off. You can always cut more off, and you can never, add more without it looking a little funky. So this is the back, and then you can flip it over to the front, and you can see your adorable little project. So I love how this turned out, and notice that the fraying is not bad. You may see some fraying happen over time, but again, it's burlap, so it's something that is going to happen. Now next up, you want to go ahead and kind of allot for about this much space to not be shown. So I'm just folding that over because that's how we're going to hot glue our dowel in place. And then we're going to add this right here and kind of measure down and see how much room we have. So we have exactly 11 inches to work with, and we have about 12 inches wide. So we're going to be able to cut our cut file really nicely and to the proper size. So let's go ahead and head over to Makers Gonna Learn. Now when you're on makersgonnalearn.com, you're just going to go up here to cut files, and then we're going to be able to select our Christmas category. So right here you can go through and you see we have lots of categories to choose from. We are just going to click on Christmas. And now you're able to scroll through and see all the different cut files we have. We have amazing print and cut projects. We have some amazing printable Christmas cards, pattern paper, cut files for t-shirts, 3D projects. I mean, truly the possibilities are endless, and it is so much fun. So we're just going to flip through here, and we have like over 300 plus cut files. So if you join the membership today, you get instant access to this whole library. It is so much fun, and it is really awesome. Another great feature about our site is you can easily select the word like elf and then search for all the different things that have anything for elf on it. So this right here, you can see this house is under elf surveillance, which is what we're going to use today. But you can also see that we have 2 awesome printable SVG PNG printables that are awesome for the elf shoes. You can do print and cut with it, or have yourself a merry little Christmas, which I love. So all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and download the elf surveillance, and you can click on the little icon that's like the cloud. So you can easily click on that and it's going to download it, but you can also just click on your cut file, and then you can scroll down and select grab this cut file. So we've already downloaded it, and we're going to open it up. And as you can see in our downloads folder, it is going to unzip it when we select it. So you click right here, and now you have it in the SVG or PNG option. So all we're going to do is kind of move this to the side, and we're going to go over to Cricut Design Space. I'm going to select New Project, and we are going to be able to go over here to Upload. And we are going to select Upload Image. Remember guys, if you have any patterns or anything like that, you will upload them on the right side using Pattern Fill. So now we're going to be able to simply take this, and we're going to want to work with the SVG today. So we're going to take this cut file and drag it over and then release our mouse. So right here, it has it, and we are going to click Save. Now we have this cut file, and look at how awesome it is when we select it and insert the image. What I love about working with SVGs is that it allows us to have it already organized for us in all of the layers. So we have the black, the green, and red already organized for us. So we have 5.7 inches wide by 6.5. So all we're going to do is select the height, and we're just going to do 10 inches tall. So then it's going to size it for us after we press enter, and we're going to zoom out, and you can see it is right here. So this is going to be 10 inches tall by 8.7 inches wide. So once you're happy with that, what we can do is just go ahead and click Make It. So now it's going to organize all three of our mats right here for us to cut our black, green, and red mat. So all you want to do now is go through with your Cricut and cut out each layer. Remember, when you're working with Cricut iron-on or any heat transfer vinyl, you want to make sure to mirror your image, and then you also want to make sure to apply it shiny side down, and then you'll be able to weed it. So let's go over here and turn mirror on, and then we can press continue. So now all you want to do is select iron-on, and then we're going to give it a little bit more pressure. Now we're going to be able to prepare our material on our mat. So now you're going to be able to take your heat transfer vinyl. This is Caesar Easy Weed. It's really awesome. It has a dull side and a shiny side. Heat transfer vinyl has built-in transfer tape. So all you want to do is apply it shiny side down, which is why we mirror the product. So then you're just going to lay this flat, and then you're going to be able to load it in the machine and press that flashing Cricut button. Okay guys, once you're done cutting, you're going to be able to just easily weed each layer out on the mat. So we're going to take our pin tool, and we're going to get started with our red layer right here in the corner, just like so. And once it gets started, you're going to be able to peel it off and just go around the entire project. So notice there's a sheet of plastic. That is your transfer tape that is built in and keeping your project in place. So you can just peel this back and have your two pieces for your little feet. And then you have the few dots. So now you have your three layers, and we already were able to weed these out. So you just have these, and how we're going to be able to apply this is one layer at a time. So now we're going to be able to prepare our Easy Press for cutting. Okay guys, we're using the Cricut Easy Press 2 today, and we've preheated it to 315 for 30 seconds. We have the Easy Press mat, and we have our 99-cent placemat right here. So what we're going to do is we're first going to take it, and we're going to preheat the burlap surface. So you just want to preheat your material. And one tip is to, if you have burlap that is extra frayy, to make sure there's no pieces that are going to get on your iron-on, because you want it to apply straight to the burlap that is not, fringy and things like that. So we always work with our largest layer first, which is this one right here, our black. So we're going to start with this one, and then we'll apply our second layer, which is this right here. And then we'll add the green, because the green is the smallest layer. So now we are going to pick up our Easy Press 2, and we are going to apply it down. And for 30 seconds, we're going to apply firm, even pressure and let it hit the burlap. Burlap is one of the funnest materials to use iron-on with because without heat transfer vinyl, you would never be able to apply vinyl to it and allow it to stay. Okay, we're going to lift this up. And now you're going to be able to really take a look at this, and you're going to be able to tell that it is good because of the bubbles. I hope you can see the bubbles. There's lots of them on this project, which means it's adhered down. So now you're just going to let this cool. That is just letting the heat transfer set, and then you're going to be able to peel up your layer of transfer tape. So just like so, you can peel it back. And then you're going to be able to grab your next layer, which is your red layer. So we've applied our second layer, and now we have this extra heat transfer vinyl that the Easy Press could get touched by. So what we're going to do is just apply this down just like so to protect it, but we're going to move the Easy Press down to that red layer, and we're going to repeat this same process for 30 seconds. So we've lifted up the Easy Press, and now we're just going to let that cool before removing our second layer. So we've applied our third layer, and we are just applying our transfer sheets again just to cover the vinyl or the heat transfer vinyl and protect it from the Easy Press. And now we're going to be able to hit it our last layer for 30 seconds. So after you applied your third layer and peeled up the transfer tape, you are now ready to move on to one of the last steps. We're going to flip over our project, and we have this dowel that we've cut just a little bit larger, wider than the burlap. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to fold it over like this and glue right here with a hot glue gun. So I like to go ahead and fold it over and kind of leave it folded and work in small sections. This is one of the best tips for working with hot glue, is to work in small sections, giving time to let that dry and then moving on to the next piece. Hot glue works really quickly, therefore you do want to, be on top of your game, making sure you're working quickly to go along with it. So now that you've glued it down, you're going to be able to peel it up, and you're going to be able to move the dowel however you would like it, and then add your jute or your ribbon. What did you guys think of today's project? I absolutely had so much fun making it. We added our ribbon and it looks awesome. We hope you guys enjoyed this project and cannot wait to see what type of outdoor decor you're going to make with your Maker's Gonna Learn cut files. Be sure to share with us in the comments what you plan to make and share your projects in the member-only Facebook group. If you're not already a member of our community, click on that first link down below to get signed up. We have 3 different membership tiers for your liking. You can go with a monthly option, a 6-month, or a yearly option, which is going to give you our best value and give you a ton of bonuses. If you guys need anything, be sure to reach out, and we cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.